Center 2 is all about how insects communicate with each other. It's Find Your Kind. And the same thing like what Carrie said, there's handouts in here. In this one, there's some handouts that are more geared toward you reading. There's a 3-page thing called Fireflies, Nature's Magic Lanterns, and it's all about fireflies. Having mostly only been in Colorado my whole life, I have never seen a firefly before. So, and I don't know like about the kids either, so that it might be good. This was very helpful to me since I've never seen fireflies. And then there are information cards, insect communication, insect sense of smell, sense of touch, insect sight, and insect hearing. Yeah. So yeah, there's 5 different cards. These are just good background information for you, and probably you could bring up some of these, but you wouldn't want to read all of it because there's a lot to do in the center. But it would be good to know before you get there. Then for the kids, there's these brightly colored ones. Again, this one is all about fireflies, and it talks about, the interesting fact I actually found out is that they've just recently discovered, or there's researchers that have been doing work figuring out that like the whole survival of the fittest thing, that fireflies actually select mates, they think based on like if they have a longer or a brighter flash pattern, then that's supposedly a stronger male and a better mate. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But that's some more good information. A really cute little poem about fireflies. I don't know if you can see that. You can sing that if you want to.
You're not gonna sing?
I could, but I think I mentioned I was a art teacher, not a. Okay, and then these handouts talk about on katydids and on grasshoppers too. Their ears are on their legs, so that's kind of cool. And then the painted lady butterfly, she smells with her intent, or he does, anyways. So the center is geared towards the insect senses and then how they find each other. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I found this just the other day at the library. That's it's a little cartoon that explains how insects talk to each other. That might be fun for the kids to read. So then after you've gone through the boring part or the less active part, you move into dividing the kids into groups, and then they are going to pretend to be trying to communicate with each other in simulating 3 different insects, moths and fireflies and crickets. So it's my suggestion that once you divide the kids into group A and group B, that they just stay there, and then because all these are labeled A and B. So first you've got scent for moths, and what you would do is divide the kids into their 2 groups, and then all the A's would get the A scent containers, and all the B's would get the B scent containers, and then they've got to find each other. So the B's are standing over here, and the A's are over there, and the B's have their scent containers open, and the A's have smelled theirs. Now they've got to go smell everybody's little scent containers to find who's their mate, who are they supposed to hang out with. And so hopefully, right now all I have in there are different extracts, which end up all smelling like alcohol after a while. So it's my goal to go to the candle store and get better scents, or if anybody has ideas, that'd be great. But I was pretty overwhelmed this afternoon as I put them together going, oh, this is kind of disgusting.
Like, the kids.
But yeah, all right, so then fireflies, we have flashlights, and they're gonna communicate with each other, fireflies would. There's two different ways to do this. You can, as the leader, hold the firefly hose in your hand and then pass out the cards. It suggests doing that for the younger grades. I think it probably depends on the group of kids. But there's, again, A and B cards, and they're the same, and so you would, it's like Morse code. So you would take this one, and you would stand across from,
You can put it on the dock viewer or whatever, that way.
so you would stand across and you would communicate with your person. Just like Morse code. And then hopefully someone that has long, short, short, that's holding the long, short, short card would go, oh, that's me, and they would flash back at the other firefly. So, flashlight tag only for bugs. 7.
How many flashlights?
There's 6 flashlights, with the idea being that there shouldn't be more than 6 kids in a group, I think. I don't know about the older grades, I know the younger grades are usually on.
Has anybody ever had more than 6 people in a group? I don't think so.
So, oops. So far, is that making sense? It's pretty fun.
We'll have to buy more flashlights next time since the class sizes are going up. Yes. Yes.
And then the final one is crickets and its sound, and this should be really good. This might be a center to do, like in a hall, I don't know, depends. But, so there are cards that say tss, tss, and pip, pip, bzz, flick, and chirp. Just for example. And so again, same idea, A and B, and they're communicating, only this time with sound.
Yeah, in 15 minutes, maybe they'll get to do 2, I don't know.
Yeah.
We always put more in there than what you would need, depending on how fast your kids work on things.
Yeah, if the scents all smell like alcohol, we'll go straight to the flashlight.
Yeah, I think the sense one, I think will be difficult because you'll probably have to sniff them ahead of time yourself to make sure you've got out the right combinations. Like if you've got 4 kids in a group, so you'll have only 2 A's and 2 B's. You don't want some B's that aren't actually matching up with anybody. They're just sitting there going,
Yeah, 'cause they've got
that one's my mate. I don't know nobody. So,
Can you use
How many
just,
A's are there? How many B's?
in the sense right now, there's 4 of each.
4 of each?
There's 5 of these, and I think there's 12 of these. You could go crazy with flashlights if you wanted. So,
Could you
And
use
we'll put some
ordinary
extra batteries in there too.
kitchen smells like vinegar or vanilla?
yeah, I have vanilla and mint and an orange extract and lemon, and then I have lotion that but then my nose was just so then it all just, I was like, oh no, this is.
And an idea for the flashlight for the lightning bugs would be to have one person maybe flash and have the other ones try and guess what it is. Maybe give them 4 choices or something like that, maybe instead of having them try to find each other, especially the younger ones. So just have one flashing and see if they can guess which, if it's long, short, short, or whatever.
Which part of it is, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. All right, so that's insight communication.
Okay, any questions on center, what is that, 2?